After a breakup, I'm in the usual, I'm taking it day by day, keeping an eye on my mind for moments it freaks out. You come out of it thinking, whoa, I just took a wild emotional moment there of misery and regret. So, in short, I'm a little crazy just temporarily. I'm having the occasional freak out. Because of that, I know that someone like Brendan Schaub is freaking out. He's just not conscious of it. He met a beautiful girl called Khalyla, and like any guy's mind, he freaks out. And for this point, it was thinking with his dick, and he took it as a sign to try and cheat on his wife. Then didn't realize he was freaking out. Some weird impulsive emotion that lasted maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Not really the emotion you want to go make a mad choice on, but of course he does. It's also an emotion where you kind of question your loyalty to your family and friends. Now, this doesn't really happen with Brendan Schaub. He's been hit on the head a couple of times. His brain just doesn't really work the same after every single knockout he's had to endure. Then you have friends egging you on. Yeah, you can do stand-up when, I don't know, maybe the guy has some issues when it comes to mental activities. It might not be his thing. We don't watch Brendan Schaub for his wise takes on anything. Even the UFC, and he used to be good at that. We've seen each time he's also felt insecure. He just insults people. He freaks out a lot, as I said. Like, he'll go, oh, that was funny, and now I feel less than who I really am. Ouchie, ouchie. Instead of laughing, I will go, idiot. And he also hangs out with Brian, who doesn't have a particularly good take. I don't know how those conversations are, if it's just bad take, and then the other guy's like, wow, it's also bad, is my bad take. It's like, yeah. And they get like to 20 bad takes, and they don't come to a realization of all the contradictions and madness to it. I don't really know how that podcast actually goes down. So whose side am I on? I'm on Brendan's side, because I don't really think it's fair. Brendan is a male and a man and an adult, but to many of us, his audience, he actually identifies as a child in our eyes, and I think that's important than what he identifies as. So I don't think he should really be held accountable to the same level as an adult and treated as an adult. His mind, it just has some dislodged parts to it. And if anything, I really blame the adults for not handling the child responsibly. So that's my deep and insightful take on the matter. I'm just a little, self-help psychology philosophy channel, and here's my truth. People, screw happiness. Things last longer than you do, okay? So really, we should be material. And I've taken a look at most people, and Brendan is just the perfect example. I just don't see any happiness with him, and that's why Brendan talks about wealth and all the money he has, and not life. He doesn't have anything to do with his money. He doesn't really do anything fun. He's not really solving any problems in society, so he just puts on clothing and talks about his bling. I do any of us actually, do we feel bad for his wife? And it's like, no, he pays her. And I think that's what we're all thinking, right? That's a job she's doing. And if anything, Khalyla was interfering with her line of work. So I think Kayla's in the wrong. Well, if this isn't funny, this is the most stupidest thing I've ever said. But I had the motivation going in. There is no way it's worse than Brendan's stand-up. I guess some people, it's quite a weird, that'd be a very unique sense of humor. Maybe it's like, that'd be like a stoner character having a really bad take on something. I don't know. I was just fun to mess around with it. Anyway, like and subscribe. Also, no ill will towards Brendan. I hope it works out for everyone and they all grow from it and all that usual bullshit. Have a good time.